everybody, and greetings from Greece. I'm Stefanos, and this is gonna be a video about Chaos Space Marines. I always liked Chaos Space Marines, but until now the rules were not interesting, not fun to play, I think. Unless you played demons. I don't like to play demons. So now Traitor Legions came out, and I love it. I love it. I already have 4 armies. I've got Tyranids, Death Corps of Krieg, Orcs, and Space Marines. But I just had to start Chaos, and now was the right time. Always loved the models. The rules were so-so. I understand it's difficult to translate the fluff into game mechanics and make it a viable army. Just power armor, I mean mortal Chaos Space Marines, not renegades, not cultists, and not demons. So I've read through their book, the Traitor Legions, and Death Guard. I'm starting a Death Guard army. I'd like to share my thoughts on that. Let's see. Death Guard. Why Death Guard? I love the fluff. I find they are victims. They have become the bad guys, but the simple Space Marine in Istvan, he was a victim. The villain is, of course, Kalas Typhon. I think he even tricked Mortarion into the chaos. He started everything. The Marines that were loyal to the chapter, to the Legion. It was Kalas Typhon that said, "Oh, we don't need astropaths, I can bring the fleet there." He gets stranded in the warp. They all suffer. His fault. Nurgle comes and says, "Oh, I'll save you, but now you worship me." And now we have Plague Marines. But I think they are not misunderstood, but victims. So now we have Chaos Space Marines, Plague Marines, and Death Guard. I want to play this. I've already played 5 games, 5 victories for me. Thank you. Let's see. I will tell you the rules very quickly. I guess you already know them. Basically, everything gets +1 toughness and feel no pain. And if you take the special, the Victorum, what does the Victorum mean? Comment on the below. What's a Victorum? Anyway, if you take the special formation, then you get reroll once. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It's a very good list. Toughness 5 is hard for many. I've seen it in my games. My opponents gave me much less dice to save. Chaos Space Marines. Let's talk tactics. How I understand how this works. So of course we will go with the formation, yes? The question is warband or the special, how's it called? The Plague Colony. I don't like the Plague Colony. It's the thing where 7 inches, your opponent gets -1 to attacks, initiative, and toughness even. But the range is too small. It's 6 or 7 inches. That's not enough. And a clever opponent will stay just outside this range. So I don't like it. Warband. Why? Objective secured. It's all you need. Objective secured. So you take a Lord. This is my thinking. Okay, you take Lord. Where do you put him? Bikes. Why? Toughness 6. Give him a demon weapon. The warlord traits are awesome. He can become quite resilient. Either +1 wound, a better feel no pain at 4 up, poison on 3+ for his unit. Give me, so bike, 4+ ward save, invu save, and a demon weapon. He's ready. I give him a Chaos Boon for 10 points because why not? Maybe he gets something good. Okay, a Lord on a bike. Where do you put him? Bikers. 5 bikers. I give the Sergeant a power axe because Plague Marines have -1 to initiative, so he's gonna strike last anyway. A fist or an axe? I don't want to give 25 points for a fist, but an axe is nice. Frappe, you're not Greek if you don't drink frappe. So, a Lord on a bike, okay? You have to take 2 units of Marines. Big or small? 2 units of 5 with a plasma gun do. In my games, they got assaulted by Khorne Berserkers with a Lord and survived. They are tough as nails. They won't die. And objective secured. You have to have. You need them. You have to have them. I don't think you need more. 2 minimum units of 5 with a plasma gun are enough. Since they get relentless, they can shoot the bolters and the plasma and assault. Don't forget that. I forgot it in my 2 first games. What more? You have to have an elite slot. Terminators. Possessed, of course not. And chosen, no. Terminators. 2 up save, 5 up invu, 5 up feel no pain. In 3 units with axes and combi plasmas, combi meltas. Deep striking. 2 or 3 units. Now you have the heavy slot. I find it very iconic. Chaos Havocs with autocannons. They didn't do much. I must confess they didn't do much in my games. But nevertheless, 5 Marines, 4 autocannons, that's 8 shots, strength 7, AP 4. They put a good amount of volume of fire out there, and they don't die easily. And if you put them in a ruin, and they get this, they always have stealth always, so they have either a 3-up armor, a 3-up cover, plus the feel no pain on a toughness 5. They don't die. That's the basic, that's the warband. I think that's the way to go. Now you have the auxiliary. Now it gets interesting. I've tried it with a Demon Prince and, no, let's start. Auxiliary. Raptors. The Raptor thingy, how's it called? Give me a moment. Raptor Talon. 3 units of 5 and a Chaos Lord with jump axe. Deep striking. Combi Meltas, power axes on the sergeants. It's the rule when you deep strike, you can also assault if you're lucky. Disoriented, but I don't care. For 140 points, you throw them out there. And you can play nicely with the Chaos Lord with a jump pack. You can either deep strike him solo inside a unit of Raptors, or I attach them to my bike unit. So you have now 2 Chaos Lords in the unit. They choose through everything. That's the auxiliary. I've tried with Helldrakes. Look here. Helldrakes. They're expensive. And they come on a roll from the second turn. I'd like my points on the table from turn 1. They do well. They make your opponent think twice before moving up the table because he knows they will come and burn everything. I know it doesn't fit well with Plague Marines with the Death Guard. And what more? Demon Prince. Demon Prince. Nurgle Demon Prince here. I don't know how to play Demon Princes. He's good. You give him a demon weapon and off you go. With the shroud that you always have, he has a 2+ Jink cover save. He dies on me. I don't know how to play him. I either play too defensive and he doesn't do anything, or I play too aggressive and he dies. Because If you throw enough dice at him, I will roll one, he will die. I don't think he has a feel no pain. No, he gets from the formation. The best thing I've tried, that's going now a little cheesy, is those guys. This is my first Chaos model I kit bashed. It's a sorcerer on bike. Why? Because if you have a lord or two lords in a bike unit, that's a Death Star. That's a lot of points. You have to make it more resilient if it can be done. We're talking about Nurgle. 3 Chaos Sorcerers on bikes. A Cabal. How's it called? No, the Cabal from the Black Legion. Now you have 5 characters. I have them level 2 with power axes and spell familiars. And roll for, of course, invisibility. Or the new Librarius something where you get on the first spell is if you manage it, you get to reroll your saves. So you have 4 up jinking rerollable or 3 up armor rerollable, and on top of that you have the 5 up invu with rerollable ones. Those won't die. I played this against Necrons, against Tau. They just went across the board, killed everything. All the Tau shot at this unit, killed a few, but the lords went across and hacked everything to pieces. Nurgle is very powerful. It's, I think, the most powerful from all the Chaos Legions. I never liked Khorne, so no Berserkers for me. They don't speak to me. I like Alpha Legion and Night Lords, but yeah. I was thinking maybe start at the Slanishi, the Emperor's Children, but you have to take the formation with the Cacophony, the many guns, and I'm thinking maximum, so 6 units or 5 Marines. I don't have Chaos models, I'm just starting, and to buy that many Sonic Marines, this spam, I don't give the money for that. It's too expensive and you have just one list to play. So it's not, you will play it 10 times, then you'll get bored. Plague Marines, Death Guard, you can, if you buy the Terminators, the Space Marines, the Havocs and the Raptors, you can mix and match, make different lists. So I told you the why, now's the how. I'm just starting Chaos, and there are 2 ways to go. I saw 3 actually. You can go 40k Chaos, that means the models in Games Workshop, or you can go 30k Death Guard, Forge World. I opted for a mix of both. I'm going to buy 5 Mark 3 power armor guys, and I'm going to upgrade the sergeants in the units with the Forge World Nurgle upgrade kit. That's more 40k Chaos, but the more Nurgle you are, so you move up the chain. So the simple guy who's not yet infected is the tactical, and the full infected guy with the upgrade kit is going to be the sergeant. So you can see the models, you can understand the unit when you see it. That will go also for the Terminators and the Havocs and everything. So a mix of 30k and 40k. Nurgle Biker. I don't see a model. Chaos doesn't have good character models. They have, I mean, Lucius and Typhus and like that, but you can make generic characters. You can't. You have to kit bash that, but I like that. First, I was thinking of maybe for a lord on a bike, there is a Warhammer Fantasy, Age of Sigmar. A Nurgle guy on a horse with a scythe, a very old model, but he's very like the rider from Apocalypse something. I thought of him, horse 40k. I have Death Corps for that. So I thought maybe take a bike, and I saw this cool, those Plague Marine, not Plague Marine, from Age of Sigmar, those brutes of Nurgle something. I'm gonna put a picture here, maybe show you. There's a guy with 2 axes. He will do nicely for a lord on a bike. He's bloated and fat, and he's very Nurgly. I think I'm gonna manage to put him on a bike. Maybe the bike will be a little small, maybe he will stand, but I can manage it. What more? I loved the book. Let's see, I go back. I love the book. I will start Chaos Space Marines just because of Traitor Legions. The other books, not so good. We are here where I live in Markopoulou in Greece. We have a club. We are about 10-15 people. 2 months ago, nobody was playing Chaos. We have multiple Chaos players, but they never used their armies. They used their other armies. It wasn't fun to play. It's like beating a dead dog. I mean, again, Chaos Space Marines, mortals, not demons, not mix, mortals, power armor. They didn't play it because there was no point. They auto lost. Now, every game we play here has a Chaos player inside. It's very fun. I hope Games Workshop continues to make books like Traitor Legions. So that's my thoughts on Chaos. I will post updates after I get my first models, make my army basically. And thank you for watching. See you again. Please comment on the section below. Bye bye.